This is good. I think I can see at least 12 reindeer. So what an opportunity to try this new Z9. It feels like just holding my old D5 in my hand, so the fingers just basically knew where they should go. And what was amazing here was, like, I'm used to Z6, 2 and Z7, and they have like pet eye tracking and people eye tracking, but apparently this guy also had reindeer eye tracking. So I tried out the new 3D mode with and I put the autofocus to animal detection, and when the reindeer were far away, they took the whole reindeer, and then as they moved closer, it tended to lock on the eye, and that just gave me the freedom to work with the built-in converter to get either landscapes or more close-up, work with the zoom, and quickly move the camera around. Because the tricky thing is always, you have a reindeer, you have a beautiful background. When it's on one side, it looks to, let's say, to this side. You want the composition so it looks into the photo, and then suddenly it decides to look the other way, and then you need to change your composition, and then with the 3D you could basically change your position and photograph because it just locked on the eye. So yeah, this is something I haven't been able to do before, and that really makes me happy. But now it's time to go further up just to have a little look over the landscape, and then we'll go back and set up our base camp. Great photos with everything we have. Yeah, cool. That was good. A little later that afternoon, we got visitors, but luckily not anyone dangerous. Here on Svalbard, some of the birds, they're really not shy. Now we just need to see if we can get into position. Let's have a look at some of the photos. Now look at this, with the water drop. That is pinch up. I have to admit that I'm positively surprised about the eye tracking, because
Yeah, it was really nice to see when you worked with
Yeah,
the camera.
yeah.
And
you know, I recorded on the phone, and I know it's like a shitty recording, but you can still see like the things moving around.
Yeah.
Like, of course, if you have a daylight and you have a big bird and it is all after the book, it will probably track the eye. But I was photographing these small little fellows running around in shade, behind eyes, behind rocks. And it was interesting to see that when the head was down behind a rock, it would have the bird. Like the split of a second, the head came up. You just had the eye, and yeah, I'm really amazed about that.
happy to hear.
Yeah,
And,
it's good. It's
the
good.
result speaks for itself.
Yeah. So now I hope you can forgive me that the camera is looking like a mess, but I think we can give it a
That's what
treat,
it's built for. So.
and you can have some chocolate,
Yeah.
and then everyone are happy. One thing I'm really happy about is the fact that I can actually like charge these big boys of batteries to the Z9, because on location we don't have a wall socket that we can plug in. You know, the D5, the battery charger was on the size of this box or something like that, but look at this, look at this. This is the battery charger for the Z9 batteries. It's the same weight as like one of these batteries, I think. And the good thing is, it's not going into a wall, not necessarily. It's going directly into USB, which means I can see a little red lamp coming here. It's charging from my power bank, which again means that the camera, hopefully it'll be like all cameras in the future, I can bring them to wherever in the world I want, as long as I have a solar panel and a battery pack. That's really important for the way I work, at least. Now it's fine. Okay, so we were just transferring photos and then we heard some puzzling out here, and I went out with a signal gun ready. We looked at each other and we instantly knew this is something bigger than a bird. We're now moving to a higher position. There's a polar bear around and I don't know where it is.